Did you know that Japan is home to the highest number of centenarians on the planet, with more than 90,000 people living beyond 100 years? While many Americans pour their hard-earned money into expensive gym memberships and trendy fitness routines, Japanese elders in their 70s and 80s are casually outliving everyone else on Earth. What could possibly be their secret? Recent research from Harvard Medical School uncovered an astonishing truth after studying these longevity experts for 5 years. It wasn't simply their diet, it wasn't just their genetics. The real secret was hiding in plain sight within 6 simple movements they practice every single day. These are not strenuous exercises or intense workouts. They're basic, everyday movements that Western doctors initially overlooked as insignificant. But brain scans revealed a remarkable finding. Japanese elders practicing these daily movements exhibited a staggering 40% less cognitive decline than their Western counterparts. Their joints stayed flexible for decades longer, enabling their balance systems to function as if they were 20 years younger. Stanford researchers dubbed it the most overlooked aspect of longevity in modern medicine. Today, you're about to discover these 6 vital movements, starting from the least complex and building up to the most powerful. Be warned though, number 1 is the movement that increased lifespan by an average of 7 years in a study with 15,000 Japanese seniors. Yet astonishingly, 90% of Americans have never even heard of it. It requires no equipment and takes just 2 minutes. But neuroscientists found it activates more regions of the brain simultaneously than any other physical activity measured. Before we delve in, take a moment to share your age and where you're watching from in the comments below. We're eager to read and reply to every single comment, so don't hold back. Now, let's jump straight into our list, starting with number 6. Number 6, the art of slow walking, or Sampo. While it might seem almost too simple to matter, Japanese elders treat this practice like sacred medicine. Sampo is not just walking, it's intentional, mindful movement at about half the speed you'd normally walk. Japanese seniors engage in Sampo for 20 to 30 minutes each morning, often before breakfast. The crucial difference from Western power walking is the deliberate slowness combined with specific breathing patterns. Inhale for 2 steps, hold for 2, then exhale for 4. This rhythm harmonizes your cardiovascular and nervous systems in ways that faster walking simply cannot achieve. A 2019 study from Kyoto University tracked 3,000 seniors above 60 over 10 years, showing that those who practice daily Sampo experienced 62% less arterial stiffness than the control group. Their blood pressure dropped an average of 12 points systolic and 8 points diastolic. Here comes the fascinating part. The slow pace allows for complete foot contact with the ground, activating all 33 joints in each foot and sending proprioceptive signals to the brain that enhance balance and spatial awareness. Western seniors who adopted Sampo for just 8 weeks improved their single-leg standing time by an average of 45 seconds. To practice Sampo properly, focus on rolling through your entire foot with each step. Start with a heel roll, moving through your arch, and push off with your toes. Keep your gaze directed about 6 feet ahead and avoid looking down. Your arms should swing gently but naturally with relaxed hands and fingers. The breathing pattern may take some practice, so count your steps at first to maintain the rhythm. Morning practice is optimal as cortisol levels are naturally higher, amplifying the calming effects. Avoid treadmills as the moving belt disrupts natural foot mechanics. Opt for varied terrain when possible, as different surfaces engage different stabilizing muscles. The University of Tokyo found that seniors walking on natural surfaces like grass or dirt paths had 20% better joint mobility than those who stuck to concrete. Start with just 10 minutes if you're new to this, gradually building up to 30 minutes over several weeks. Next up, we have a practice that rebuilds the body from the ground up. Number 5, daily stretching, or Radio Taiso. Every morning at 6:30, a gentle piano tune echoes across Japan's public broadcasting system. This signals the beginning of Radio Taiso, a radio calisthenics routine that millions of Japanese have performed daily since 1928. But don't be misled by the word calisthenics. This isn't anything like Western exercise routines. It's a flowing sequence of 13 specific stretches performed in exactly 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Each movement targets multiple muscle groups while maintaining constant motion. No static positions, no straining, just a continuous, gentle flow that lubricates joints and sustains flexibility throughout the body. Researchers from Osaka Medical College studied 8,000 participants over 60 who practiced Radio Taiso daily and compared them with those who didn't. Daily practitioners reported 40% fewer falls, 55% less chronic back pain, and nearly full range of motion in their shoulders and hips well into their 80s. The science behind this phenomenon is remarkable. These dynamic stretches can increase synovial fluid production in the joints by up to 30%, resembling the function of oil for the body's hinges. Without regular movement, this fluid thickens and diminishes, leading to the stiffness and pain often associated with aging. The sequence begins with gentle arm raises that open the chest and improve breathing capacity. Raise both arms overhead while inhaling, then lower them while exhaling. This is followed by arm rotations to mobilize the shoulder joints, and then gentle twisting movements to maintain spinal flexibility. Side bends stretch the intercostal muscles between the ribs, while leg movements involve gentle marching in place, followed by shallow squats to keep the knees and hips mobile. The entire sequence maintains a rhythm that elevates heart rate just enough to enhance circulation without straining the body. To maximize benefits, timing is crucial. Japanese elders perform this routine immediately upon waking, often before consuming anything. This takes advantage of natural growth hormone peaks that occur during sleep, making muscles and connective tissues more receptive to stretching. Each movement should feel like you're gliding through warm honey, never forcing or bouncing. If you're unable to perform the full routine, focus on the arm raises and gentle twists, as these deliver substantial benefits with the least effort. Many Japanese companies still practice group Radio Taiso before work, and productivity studies show these employees take 30% fewer sick days than their peers at companies without this practice. Now let's explore a movement that protects not just your body, but your brain too. But before we continue, if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that like button so more seniors can discover it. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful senior health tips coming your way daily. You won't want to miss the next revelation. Number 4, the deep squat rest, known as shizukari. If you stroll through any Japanese park or garden, you'll see elderly individuals comfortably resting in a deep squat position, heels flat on the ground, chatting with friends or tending to plants. They can maintain this position for 10, 20, even 30 minutes without discomfort. Meanwhile, many Westerners over 60 struggle to hold this position for even 10 seconds. This ability extends beyond mere flexibility. The deep squat rest is a fundamental human position that our chair-sitting cultures have largely abandoned. Japanese seniors retain this ability throughout their lives by practicing it daily, averaging 20 to 30 minutes in this position scattered throughout their day. A groundbreaking study from the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology followed 5,000 seniors for 12 years, revealing that those who could squat for at least 2 minutes had a 70% lower risk of needing assisted living support. They maintained sufficient hip mobility for all daily activities, leading to an average of 9 additional years of independence. The biomechanics behind this are essential. The deep squat position opens the hip joint to its full range, preventing the capsular tightening that can leave seniors shuffling instead of walking with confidence. It enhances ankle flexibility, crucial for balance, and strengthens pelvic floor muscles that control bladder function. Most critically, it decompresses the spine, allowing nutrient-rich fluid to flow into the discs between the vertebrae. Harvard researchers discovered that cultures where deep squatting remains common experience 80% fewer hip replacement surgeries and 60% less chronic lower back pain. To develop your own ability to squat, start by using your back against a wall for support. Keep your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly outward, and gently lower yourself, allowing your knees to track over your toes. If you struggle to keep your heels flat at first, place a rolled towel beneath them as a support. Begin by holding the squat for just 30 seconds, gradually increasing this time as your mobility improves. The key is frequency, not duration. 5 one-minute squats throughout the day provide more benefit than attempting one long squat. Subscribe to the channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more videos like this. Japanese elders routinely squat while waiting for buses or gardening, integrating it seamlessly into their daily lives, which requires no extra effort. Use the position whenever possible. Sort low shelves while squatting, or play with grandchildren from this stance. Each functional use reinforces the movement pattern, maintaining the mobility that leads to independence. Next, we'll explore a practice that rewires your nervous system for decades of stability. Number 3, single leg standing, or ashi. While this might sound ridiculous, Japanese physicians often prescribe single leg standing, just like Western doctors prescribe medication. Patients over 60 are encouraged to stand on one leg for 1 minute, twice daily, as preventive care. It's even covered by health insurance in Japan due to the overwhelming data backing it. A study from Fukuoka University monitored 12,000 aging participants for 15 years and found that those who practiced daily single leg standing faced 68% fewer hip fractures and 75% fewer hospitalization-related falls. Brain scans displayed increased gray matter in the motor cortex and cerebellum, areas critical for coordination and balance. Standing on one leg leads your body to make thousands of micro-adjustments each minute to maintain balance. These adjustments strengthen not just your muscles, but the entire neuromuscular system. Your proprioceptors, the sensors that inform your brain of your body's position, sharpen their activity, while your vestibular system in your inner ear becomes more responsive. The standard protocol is simple. Stand near a wall or sturdy chair for safety. Lift one foot just an inch off the ground and focus your gaze on a fixed point about 10 feet away. Breathe normally and maintain this position for 30 seconds before switching legs. As you improve, challenge yourself by closing your eyes, removing visual input so your other balance systems work harder. Japanese elders often integrate this practice into routines like brushing their teeth, effectively getting 2 minutes of practice while doing something else. To ensure a constant progression, gradually incorporate small movements while balancing, such as turning your head left and right, lifting your arms overhead, or making small circles with the raised foot. This variation challenges different balance aspects, fostering consistency and preventing plateaus. Studies from the Mayo Clinic reveal that single-leg standing time is a better longevity predictor than blood pressure or cholesterol levels. Now prepare yourself for a movement that seems almost magical in its effects. Number 2, floor sitting transitions, or shizaisa. Here's an astonishing fact about Japanese aging. The average person over 70 transitions from standing to sitting on the floor and back again over 20 times a day. They dine, socialize, and watch television from the floor, seamlessly maintaining this ability. A vast study from the University of Tsukuba analyzed 10,000 seniors, comparing floor sitters to those who only use chairs. The floor sitters exhibited 40% greater lower body strength and 50% better hip flexibility and could rise from the floor unassisted well into their 90s. Even more surprising, the cognitive test scores of floor sitters were consistently 15% higher than those who predominantly use chairs. Researchers discovered that the complex motor planning needed for these transitions activates the prefrontal cortex, critical for executive function in the brain. Successfully moving from the floor to standing involves sequential movement, balance control, strength modulation, and spatial awareness, all happening at once. To initiate this practice, start from a standing position with your feet together. Lower yourself by bending one knee to the ground and then the other, settling back onto your heels in a kneeling position. From here, you may shift into various floor-sitting positions, such as cross-legged or side-sitting. To stand back up, reverse the process. Bring one foot forward into a lunge, push through that leg to rise, then bring the other foot to meet it. It may sound easy, but this skill requires precise control and strength. To build your ability, begin with supported transitions. Using a low stool or ottoman helps. Place your hands on the stool when transitioning to kneeling, reducing assistance as you stabilize. Initially practice on cushioned surfaces like carpet or yoga mats to mitigate impact on your knees. Frequency is more vital than perfection. Even 2 or 3 transitions daily yield significant benefits. The remarkable aspect is that Japanese elders do not view this as exercise. It's simply their way of life. They've maintained this ability since childhood without allowing the movement pattern to deteriorate. For those trying to learn it later, remember that patience is key. Smooth transitions may take time, but will ultimately yield fantastic results. Studies show that the ability to rise from the floor without the help of your hands is a robust predictor of longevity, with researchers in Brazil revealing that people who can perform this task live, on average 6 years longer than those who cannot. Now we arrive at the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1, the towel twist, known as Tainu Habikik. This is it. The movement that revolutionized researchers' understanding of aging and exercise. All it takes is a simple towel, yet Japanese centenarians attribute their vitality to this practice more than any other. With both hands, grasp a towel extended before you, arms outstretched, and perform a twisting motion that creates an isometric contraction throughout your body. So, while we might call it a towel twist, it's far more complex and beneficial. This movement activates muscle fibers that remain dormant in 99% of conventional exercises. When researchers at Taku University attach electrodes to subjects doing Tainu Habiki, they recorded muscle activation in unexpected places, including deep spinal stabilizers and intrinsic foot muscles. The remarkable study that shocked the medical community followed 15,000 Japanese seniors for 20 years, revealing that those who practiced Tainu Habiki for just 2 minutes each day gained an additional 7 years of life expectancy. Their grip strength, the single best predictor of mortality, remained above the threshold for independence until an average age of 92. They maintained bone density comparable to individuals 20 years younger. Even more astonishing were the brain scans revealing that the bilateral coordination required for proper towel twisting activated both hemispheres simultaneously, forging new neural pathways. Participants displayed improved memory, quicker reaction times, and significantly lower dementia rates. Here's how to perform the technique. Hold a rolled hand towel horizontally at shoulder height, with hands about 18 inches apart. Create tension by pulling outward, as if you were trying to tear it in half. While maintaining that tension, slowly rotate your entire torso to the right, keeping your hips facing forward. Hold for 3 seconds before gently returning to center and twisting to the left. The constant tension is crucial as you are working against yourself, engaging all stabilizing muscles. Ensure your breathing stays steady throughout. Inhale while returning to center, and exhale during the twist. This breathing pattern activates the vagus nerve, triggering a parasympathetic response that reduces inflammation across the body. What's beautiful about this practice is its scalability. Beginners might start with minimal tension and smaller twists, while advanced practitioners can apply greater tension and deeper rotations. Some Japanese elders even adapt this technique while seated or lying down, but the foundational principles remain the same. Create tension, maintain control, and coordinate breathing with movement. The molecular biology unveils why it works so effectively. Isometric contractions prompt the release of myokines, special proteins secreted by muscles during contraction. These myokines act almost like medicine, diminishing inflammation, enhancing insulin sensitivity, and promoting the growth of new brain cells. The towel twist generates more myokines per minute than any other exercise studied. Timing adds to the benefits. Japanese elders typically perform this first thing in the morning and again before bed. The morning session activates their nervous system for the day ahead, while the evening session encourages recovery and better sleep quality. Just 1 minute in the morning and another minute at night offers comprehensive advantages, and all it requires is a simple towel. No fitness center memberships, no complicated routines, just minimal effort that profoundly influences every system within your body, more so than hours spent on traditional exercises. The evolution of understanding aging is not about discovering groundbreaking technologies or supplements. Instead, it's recognizing the profound wisdom encapsulated in the movements practiced by Japanese elders for generations. These 6 movements are not mere exercises, but a complete system to sustain the human body's functionality throughout life. They effectively address strength, flexibility, balance, coordination, and neural health all at once. They demand no special equipment, no fancy clothing, and no dedicated time for exercise. Instead, they integrate seamlessly into daily life, becoming as second nature as breathing. The research is overwhelming. Individuals who maintain these movements age in a fundamentally different manner compared to those who don't. They preserve their independence, sustain their cognitive functions, and enjoy their twilight years rather than merely enduring them. The choice lies with you. You can continue to follow Western exercise norms that consider aging a battle to be fought. Or you can embrace these simple movements that treat aging as a natural journey to be navigated gracefully. The Japanese have illuminated the path, and now science has validated their approach. Your only remaining question is, will you begin this transformative journey today, or will you wait until tomorrow? What movements resonate with you the most? Which of these practices do you think would benefit you the most right now, and why? Have you ever tried any of these Japanese habits before, and did you notice a difference in your strength or balance? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more videos like this.